Please enjoy this section of Lolcows, the Internet's Never-Ending Tragedy, taken from Chapter 9 on Nick Rekieta and Rekieta Law. Mask off. In Rekieta's early streams, he closely guarded information about his personal life and family members. This is a reasonable move because the internet is a harsh place. As a public figure, it is best to have some degree of separation, but this policy of privacy and separation did not last. By 2022, aspects of Rekieta's life began to become public knowledge. It is unknown why Rekieta changed his policy on sharing personal details. It's possible he felt emboldened by his newfound fame. In 2022, at the height of his popularity, the controversies began to pile up. These controversies were not related to his legal commentary, but his personal life. In October of 2022, his Lolcows chat became a forum for sharing nudes and other private photos. Rekieta would not discourage the posting of private content, but rather branded his Lolcows chat as free speech and censorship-free. This resulted in many female audience members posting racy images in the Lolcows chat. Rekieta began engaging with these people instead of moderating them out of the community. There were additional photos provided by Nick and his wife Kayla. Kayla posted lewd photos. Nick posted a photo of a liquor bottle in between his butt cheeks. This was later explained away as a joke, and just humor that had gotten out of hand when he was later confronted. Enjoying this audiobook? This book is available on Amazon as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover. The link is in the description. Please consider buying the print version to support my work. It also makes a great gift for those wanting to learn more about lolcows and internet culture. Now, we go back to Lolcows, the internet's never-ending tragedy. Thank you for listening. Kayla made posts in Lolcows defending her photos, saying that there was nothing wrong with what she was doing and that she was proud of her body. In August of 2022, Rekieta announced that he was taking his wife to Jamaica. Later, nude photos they posted to Lolcows and various details he let slip in streams allowed people to locate the resort as hedonism. On the hedonism website, it describes itself as a, quote, all-inclusive, adults-only, clothing-optional resort where inhibitions can be left at the door and the thrill of discovery awaits around every corner. Immerse yourself in an exotic escape. You get the idea. It's a sex resort. There is wife-swapping, hooking up, sex-themed and risque parties, etc. He would later admit to being at the resort. In November of 2022 and into February of 2023, Rekieta posted videos which were essentially an endorsement of a male sex toy called the Baldo. I will spare you the details of what a Baldo is. No one had ever heard of the Baldo until Rekieta introduced it to the general public. Many memes have spawned from his Baldo affinity, including Rekieta being known as the Baldo Man, or simply Baldo, and his home is now referred to as the Baldo Bunker. In December of 2022, Rekieta also discussed in his streams about going to an underwear bar for his birthday with his wife. This bar, Gay 90s, is a known LGBTQ bar. Needless to say, all of these controversies were upsetting to his regular audience. Rekieta had cultivated a politically and socially conservative audience. He portrayed himself as a traditional father of 5 homeschooled children, and he was active in his church. He publicly stated that he and his wife were virgins until they met each other. In his early career, he stated they were totally monogamous. He was also streaming and uploading less frequently. He had left the peak phase of his channel and transitioned into the stagnation phase. As more and more of his audience left, there was no one coming in to replace them. Sometime in October of 2023, Rekieta met April and Aaron Imholte. Aaron was a fellow content creator and local to the area. He ran a web show called The Steel Toe Morning Show. The show's logo is a steel toe boot. They began socially engaging and were frequent guests at the Rekieta house. The Imholtes made appearances on Rekieta's show. In January of 2024, there was the infamous hot tub stream. The Imholtes and the Rekietas, Nick and his wife, appeared in a live stream in a hot tub. They'd obviously been drinking. The stream feels off. Everyone seems like they are overly familiar and inappropriate. It also includes Nick playfully touching Aaron Imholte. This fueled many rumors The Rekietas and the Imholtes were swinging. Going into 2024, Rekieta's position did not improve. He began streaming less and less, and his audience grew tired of his debauchery. And when I say streaming less, he would go weeks at a time without streaming, where in the past, he would stream 3 to 5 times a week. Rekieta began to spiral out of control and continued drinking heavily and showing up late to streams. His views declined, engagement shrank, and the super chats dried up. He officially entered the creator's decline phase. Due to Rekieta's antics and fall from grace, he was voted Lolcow of the Year for 2023 in January of 2024 by Kiwi Farms, an internet forum site. Rekieta began lashing out at Kiwi Farms. Many of his shows began reacting to trolls on Kiwi Farms and defending his bad behavior. His feuding with Josh Moon, owner of the site, and the Kiwi Farmers, what posters on the site are called, became featured more and more in his streams. There was no longer any law in his content. This brings us to April of 2024, and the Rekieta's last case is a practicing attorney. Rekieta was the attorney for April Imholte for a traffic violation. Her hearing date was set for April 23, 2024. It was a virtual hearing. Rekieta did not appear at the virtual hearing. April, who was not required to appear as long as her attorney appeared, was also not present. Because neither of them showed up, April was convicted. Rekieta later stated he was sick and unable to make the hearing. House raid. Suddenly, everything would come crashing down around Rekieta. Just as Rekieta's career was in shambles, so was his home life. The police received reports of child neglect from a mandatory reporter at the Rekieta's church. I hope you enjoyed this section of my book. Please like and share. It helps the channel grow. Please subscribe so you get notified when the next section becomes available. The full audiobook is available on audible.com. The book is also available as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover on amazon.com. It is also available for free on Kindle Unlimited. The link is in the description. Please check it out. If you know about Lolcows, it's a great read. And if you don't know about Lolcows, it's a great introduction where we cover Rekieta and his antics along with 5 other Lolcows. Thank you for listening. Till next time.